You know, I've heard a lot of people out there on YouTube and Rumble say that this was the white people's George Floyd. What an idiotic thing to say. George Floyd was a career criminal. He held a gun to a pregnant woman's belly. He's a drug addict, couldn't get enough of fentanyl. He resisted arrest, just a horrible human being. And then when he died of a fentanyl overdose, we had America burned down because we have a group of people in America who want to blame everything on other people instead of just taking accountability for their own fucked up life. This woman from Ukraine left for peace. Legitimately peace. I don't know why she chose here. Maybe the American dream. Maybe all the good talks of America. But she came here and she found fucking war. Nobody watching her back. Not prepared. When this thing happened, everybody sitting next to her did fucking squat. Just watched. Is that the fucking country that we want to live in? You see somebody bleeding out on a floor and you just go back to whatever the fuck you're doing. Now look, I've had some time to process this. I did a video on it the other day and I'm gonna try to stay as calm as I can in this video. But that is no reflection of how I feel in my heart. If somehow a fairy godmother granted me 5 minutes with this guy, wherever he is in his cell, I can't say what I would do, but let's just say after I was done, I would sleep like a baby that night. I want everybody to look at this face. It's right after she was stabbed. Pure terror. And to hear some people compare her to George Floyd. After he stabbed her, he walked off and he said, "I got that white girl." So the people are saying, oh, he's a schizophrenic, he didn't know what he was doing, he just stabbed something. You're wrong. This was race motivated. What happened? He didn't get his reparations, so now he's just taking lives. You think you're owed something? Well, looks like there's some people celebrating it. This guy says deserved. As most of you know, this guy was arrested something like 14 times before. And the last time he was arrested, this judge let him out based off of a promise note that he would come to court. That's soft on crime America. That's our DEI bullshit. That's our, they're black. You gotta let them out.
Then Democrat Governor Roy Cooper established a so-called task force for racial equity in criminal justice. Sounds nice, but it's not. That task force was co-authored by then Attorney General and current Democrat Governor Josh Stein. It recommended, quote, reimagining public safety to, quote, promote diversion and other alternatives to arrest. It also advised to de-emphasize some felony crimes, prioritize, quote, restorative justice, and eliminate cash bail.
Here we have CNN saying to not jump on the bandwagon because people are calling out the fact that this guy said, "I got that white girl."
Hurt people. What happened was horrible, but it becomes an opportunity for people to jump on bandwagons. And then for someone like Charlie Kirk, he should be ashamed of himself. No one mentioned the word race, white, black, or anything except him. What people mention is the horror of what happened to this young woman.
All right, so let me create a bandwagon then, because CNN is a bunch of fuckheads who can't show any sympathy for this. So let me create one right now for you, CNN. Black people make up 13% or less of the population, but they commit 52% of the murders. So you are statistically a fucking idiot if you go into public not watching your back when there are black people around. Now, that is not meant to be a blanket statement. There are good people in every race. But when you don't police your own people and you have judges like this who say, oh, you're a career criminal? Give me a promise note and you're fucking good. You have to watch your back. Here's what I will say though. I know black people who are honorable, who are good people, but I will tell you what they aren't. They aren't thugs, and they don't fucking act like it either. They're classy people. They don't sag their pants. They don't have a fucking grill. They aren't talking about Glock switches and selling crack. Because you know what that does? It creates this. So, I want to ask all of the people in BLM who just destroyed cities over George Floyd, what do you recommend we do? Should we go into your all-black neighborhoods and completely fuck the place up? Do you think that's a fair response? Because let me tell you something, you have no fucking clue the destruction that we would do if we had the same bullshit impulses that y'all did. You have no fucking clue. Or do we sit here and say, maybe after this, America will change? Because this is war. And when I say this is war, if you act like a thug, you and me are at war. If you look like you're a person who is up to no good in public, you and me are at war. And as far as the BLM community or any race playing any kind of card at this point, you can shove that so far up your ass, you're gonna need 500 years to find it. No more. But seriously, what should we do? Should we burn down cities? Should we topple police cars? Should we blame everyone but ourselves? No, I don't think we should do that. I do think we should blame ourselves. You know why? Because we've been too fucking tolerant for too long in regards to y'all's behavior. We've just swiped it under the rug. Oh, it's okay, they're black. Oh, it's okay, they think they're in a fucking rap video. Oh, it's okay, they live in downtown Chicago. Who gives a shit? Oh, okay, it's just their fucking culture. Nope. Fuck you. America needs to start calling it what it is. It is a culture problem. It is a white people did this to us, so now we can do this. It is a we feel slighted, so now we can do this. It is a I'm this color, so I have X amount of stuff that I can get away with. I'm gonna say this so other people can just think it. Being selective about who you surround yourself with in public will literally save your life. I will tell you right now, if you look like you're a thug and I have to sit next to you on a bus, I'm locked eyes with you the whole fucking time. I don't care how you feel. I'm watching everything you fucking do until you move. And you earn that because you're dressing up like somebody who commits 51% of the murders in America. So you want to be treated like that. If you don't, stop fucking dressing like that and acting like it. If I go into a restaurant and your whole family looks like that, I'm walking my family out and I'm saying, have a good evening. Because I'm not going to be around it. Oh, Dan, that's so racist. No, that is being an intelligent human being. Everyone knows Ashton Hall, right? He's one of the biggest fitness guys out there. Avid Christian, dude's a badass. But listen to this interview that he did.
My name's Ashton Hall. All right, let's say there was 100 dogs, and 13 of those dogs were causing 60% of the issues in like the dog park. What should we do with those 13 dogs? They're causing issues? 60% of the issues. Get rid of them. Get rid of the dogs? Yeah, separate them.
Why is it different with people? Let me ask you a question. What if it was reversed? What if white people made up 13% of America and they were committing 52% of the murders? Would you guys just throw us all off the fucking boat? So let me just say this once. If you are a person who looks like you're a thug or acts like you're a thug or is a person who is blaring rap music in your car, I will not surround myself with you.